For today's workout, I wanted to focus on quads and glutes. So my main lift for the day was back squats. I also am wearing my powerlifting shoes, which makes a huge difference, and I can get a lot more range of motion when I wear those. I love these things. So I did 5 sets of heavy back squats. I mean, I also built up to it, didn't go heavy from the start. And then I also wanted to hit some glutes, so I did glute bridges. This one specifically is called CAS glute bridge, which focuses on like the top range of motion. So I'm not going all the way down. I'm just squeezing at the top, and I did like high volume. So I did like at least 15 per set. I supersetted that with step ups because step ups are going to hit both my glutes and my quads. So that was the perfect thing to superset it with. And I did 3 sets of that. Maybe it was 4, I don't know. I also did 15 per leg. So that was the strength portion of my workout. And then for the Metcon portion, it's basically mostly focused on like metabolic, I don't know, activity. So I did total bars because I want to do some abs, and I'm not really good at these. I'm getting better, but I'd like to keep my legs straight. It's just I can't do it yet. But I did 10 of those total bars. And then the next thing in my circuit was deadlifts. I also wanted to hit like a little bit of glutes in that. So I'm doing sumo deadlifts. It's not super heavy. I'm only doing 35 pounds on the bar, but I can do higher volume. It's more about like speed. And then the last thing that I wanted to do is like a cardio element to it. So I just did jump ropes because I could stay in the same spot, and I did a minute of it. So total bar, deadlifts, jump rope, and then I did that 4 times back to back to back, 4 times. I'm gonna be late to work because I was trying to figure out this fucking camera. Okay, let me just get out of this parking lot. So yeah, 20 minutes behind schedule, but that's okay. All it means is I just have to stay 20 minutes longer. This fucking guy, I will run you over, bro. Are you going straight? People are fucking oblivious. Okay, this is also crooked. Okay, I'm almost in auto drive. Once we hit auto drive, we're good to go. Wow, I was not expecting the sun to be like in my face like that. We're kind of having a moment, aren't we? We're kind of dysfunctional right now. Okay, well, we're in auto drive, so we're good to go. If I can stop sweating, I can. All my clothes are stuck to my body right now because it's so fucking hot in Arizona right now. And it's what? March 16, and it's 80 degrees out at 7:40. I'm sweating my ass off. Is this like not cool enough? Maybe I just need to lower that. I have a story to tell you about how I got here. I really didn't think I was gonna vlog again. Like I didn't think that this life was for me. And then something happened, and I literally had like a calling. And I was like, I guess I'm doing this again. Like, how can I possibly say no when I literally have a fucking calling? And you know, there was a time where I'd read about like people talk about like, oh, like I had a vision, or like I had a calling or whatever. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, who does that? Like, that shit is not real. Kind of like when people say if you're not married or you haven't met the person for you, when somebody tells you, oh, like you'll just know, you'll just know it's them, like you just know, and you're like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, that shit is not real. You don't just know. You have to fucking date and be miserable and have fights and this and that and drama, and then you break up. Like, what do you mean you just know? But that's because you just haven't found that person. Now that I have, I know that you just know. And the calling thing is kind of like that. It's like, unless you experience it, like I always felt like, oh, what are you talking about? Until I experienced it, and I'm like, oh, the calling. That's what you meant. So anyway, just a little bit of like, what the fuck's going on in my life. First of all, we're driving the Tesla, which every day, guys, every day I am incredibly grateful for this vehicle, for this company. I don't care about any politics or whatever. Like, this man has changed my life, like, for real. This company has changed my life. This vehicle has changed my life. Anyway, I sell this car it's just crazy. It's the brand, you know. It's the, we're gonna change the way you buy cars, and we're gonna take a product that's a vehicle and we're gonna turn it into a service. I love that idea. It's the whole idea of technology is you take a product and you turn it into a service. That's why there's a whole industry of like software as a service, SaaS, software as a service, or apparently there's a lot of other things as a service like attached to it, acronyms. I don't know, techie people come up with really weird acronyms, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, dude, like, you don't know how to name things. Just leave it to the professionals. Go to the marketers. Don't try to name it yourself. Anyway, like, I hate cars. I used to hate cars. It's a liability. It's like you have to maintain it. It's a fucking child you have to take care of. And they took that thing and turned it from a car into a personal driver chauffeur, plus no maintenance. If you need maintenance, they fucking show up at your door. They do whatever you need. They don't even charge you an arm and a leg for it. It's all like predetermined. Like, oh, you need this? It's this much. Not like, here you pay this much and there you pay that much, and it's just craziness when it comes to like the gas vehicle. I'm so done with it. And we also took our Jeep and we traded it in for a second Tesla, so now we got a fleet. So yeah, I just worked out. It's Monday. Happy Monday. You know, I'm just gonna have my breakfast, even though I'm not really hungry right now. But I worked out really hard, I think. I don't know. It's kind of a blur. I kind of black out, like, when I really push myself. I swear. Like, I don't really remember. I just feel like it was really hard. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have colored contacts in. These ones are honey colored. I also have green ones. Holy shit, I love the green ones. Like, if you see it, oh, they are gorgeous. Never thought I would wear colored contacts, but here we are. So what happened was, I finally decided this year, like in January, that I need to be an adult. And I need to take care of my eyes because I can't see shit, and it's just, it got to a point where like it was no longer acceptable to tell people that, look, I'm sorry, I just didn't see you. I didn't know it was you. I wasn't ignoring you. Or that like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't drive at night because I can't fucking see shit. Or I can't go anywhere new. Even though it's like, that's not a problem anymore because the Tesla just drives me and I just put in the address. But, you know, it's just, Gino had a very good point. He was like, your eyes are like how you perceive the world, like how you see the world, how you perceive the world. And imagine how much your life would change if part of that perception was always blurry. And I was like, holy shit, that's so crazy. I never thought about that. Like, I didn't realize that, like, yeah, there is a part of this like world that I'm not seeing. Like, my vision is not as vast as it could be. Isn't that fucking crazy? I love this man. Like, seriously, he's so smart. Like, seriously. So then I was like, okay, it's time for me to take care of my eyes, so let's just do that. So I finally booked my appointment, and I was like, okay, I want to try contacts because I fucking hate glasses. I can't put that. It hurts my nose, and I just don't want to deal with it. So I tried the contacts, and I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just try some colored ones? Sold. Even though I had to pay extra for these, so like, they're pretty expensive for four pairs, so each for a month. So 4 months of supply of colored contacts was $200, where like my regular contacts are completely free. Not free, I mean, they're like $10 for a year, you know, of like basically 12 pairs. And I just don't even want them. I just want the colored one. I just wear the colored ones. I already wore the green one for a month, over a month, and then I threw it away because it was really bothering my eyes. Now I'm wearing the honey colored ones. Once, I think like mid-April, maybe end of April, I'll get rid of these and I'll start wearing the green ones again. But oh my gosh, I love it so much. I want to like try other colors. I tried a blue and a gray and it didn't look good, but I think I just need a different shade of blue. But we'll see. I'm digging in. So I got 3 scoops of protein powder here with some cinnamon. Guys, it's game changer. A little bit of cinnamon is really game changer. And I just have like water. I put ice in this water this morning and it's already melted, like 2 hours in. So yeah, post-workout. Workouts are going really good. I don't know if you remember, but I was doing Alpha at Lifetime, like the group training, and I was doing that like every single day. It was kind of like my intro to CrossFit. Guys, I love that shit. I can't tell you. I fucking love that shit. It's my type of workout. Like, I realize now that, yes, bodybuilding was very good, and I genuinely think it's the most foundational training style on the planet. I think everybody, any woman who has never worked out before, which I feel like it's a lot of us, like, I mean, I don't know, like, there's athletes, but if you weren't an athlete in high school or whatever, you know, like me, I didn't even grow up here, so I didn't work out. I didn't know what that was about. That wasn't my reality. But for anybody, any woman who's never worked out, like, until they're an adult, weight training is like the holy grail. It is quite literally life-changing. Like, there's nothing like it out there. Nothing. It teaches you movement patterns. It makes you look fucking hot. You'll be like, I never looked like this in my life. You start to build muscle. You start to get tight. And you realize, like, shit, I can look better as I get older, not worse. That's life-changing. Tell me that's not life-changing. What woman doesn't want that, you know? Fuck, you can look better. I look better as a 33-year-old, which my birthday just passed, than I did as a 23-year-old. In all ways. I literally feel more attractive, and I feel more beautiful, and I feel more in shape and healthy and fit, and it's just all the above. It's like, and I'm really grateful for that, and I do want to talk about that a lot. I feel like coming back to the channel, I realized that that's something I'm very passionate about, and I just, like, it's just something I do. I don't even think about, I just do. It's very important to me. It's one of my one of my biggest values is continuous improvement. I want to be better next year compared to this year. And to me, this idea of like, oh, I'm in my 30s. Oh, I got married. Oh, I had a kid. Oh, it's fine. I'm just gonna like deteriorate and just go backwards now. Like, it's time to give up on life. That idea is just fucking unacceptable to me. Like, unfucking acceptable. That's not even a reality. You know, to me, every year I want to look better. I want to be more confident. I want to sound fucking better. I want my hair to look better. I want my body to look better. Like, every year I want to improve. And sometimes that improvement means, you know, there was years where like I didn't look better physically, but I was in a healing mode where I was focusing all my energy on my mental health and like learning more about who I am and healing a lot of like trauma and wounds, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Growth is not linear. We're windy things. We're not linear things. All the lines in our body are fucking curvy. None of them are straight, you know, just like these. But anyway, so yeah, growth is like kind of like this, and it goes up and down and curls around. So, but the idea is like, it's a thought, you know, it's a thought of like, I'm gonna improve. I'm gonna work on myself. I want to be responsible for who I'm becoming, you know. Anyway, so we got protein powder, got my protein in, and then I got these. These are fucking amazing. I've been eating these for like months now, and it's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. So I have dates here. They're fresh dates, like with pits, and I just take out the pits. And I put butter in it. Oh, it's so good, especially when they're cold and the butter is like cold. Guys, I can't tell you, it's so good. I'm on my way to work. I'm 26 minutes away, and to be honest with you, I don't want to go to work. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I just don't want to go to work right now. It's so nice out. Like, I know I just complained about it being hot, but that's because I was sweating. Now I'm not sweating anymore, so I feel pretty good. I still have to tell you the story of like how I decided I'm gonna vlog again. It's just so crazy. What is happening with my hair? I don't know. I'm uncertain. Let's look at it. Oh, that's what it is. This goes this way. I don't know what's going on. Something is not right. There. Okay. It's now the Tesla's yelling at me. Okay. Alright, got to eat something. Oh shit. There was a blown out tire in the middle of the road and this car just went around it. Thank you, sir. Hands-free mode. Okay, sometimes when I piss it off, it plays this game with me where it's like a quiz thing. Like, oh, touch the wheel with one hand. Touch the wheel with two hands. I have gotten kicked out of auto drive before when I didn't know how to work around it. Now I know how to work around it. Now I'm not trying to be on my phone because like when you start to look down, it figures out that you're not looking. But when you're looking straight, I'm so funny. Let me show you. This was my date with butter. Nom, 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 nom. It's so good. I hate eating on camera. I apologize. I'm gonna post my workout in this vlog, but I don't know if I don't really know where I'm gonna put it. You know, I always think that every time I start vlogging again, I'm like, one day I'm gonna have this, my opening statement. Welcome to my channel. My name is blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. And then I'm gonna have this I'm gonna have this clip first. My workout's gonna go first and my talk's gonna go next. I have this routine. And I swear to God, it never happens. I love this idea, I think, because I love a routine. Like, I love not thinking and just doing. You know, when it comes to like the trigger. It's like a trigger thing. Like, oh, when I wake up, I always do the same fucking thing. You know, it's always like, I make my water first. Then I put this thing in the toaster, and when I push this down, I walk over and I make the dog's food. You know, it's just like a boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't think anymore because thinking, it's like sometimes you just don't want to think, so especially that early in the morning. So I think it's that like routineness in me that like wants to have my video figured out, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get there. I don't know if you realized I changed my name to Sage. I actually am going to change it. Like, I'm actually gonna file my paperwork because I also am changing my last name to Savoni, to Gino's. But I'm gonna keep Negar, so it's gonna be Sage Negar Savoni, and I love it. I love it. I think I love my name that I was born with, Negar. I love my name. I also love Sage. I think it's also me. I think they're both me. And honestly, Sage is very much the same. It has very much the same meaning as Negar. In a way, in like an artistic way. I don't know how to explain it. It's too much work. That's a conversation for another day. But I am changing it, and I feel like I want to keep Negar for very close friends, family members, you know, people that I get close with. And Sage is what I want to use. It's more like my expressive name, kind of like, it's like a new identity. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like an alter ego thing. It's really cool. But also something that I can just use at work or when I'm meeting new people, to where like I don't feel like explaining myself, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but I am gonna fill out my paperwork. It's just I haven't gotten to it yet. Currently just taking care of my eyes, and I don't know. the dog's dentist, and we took the dogs to the dentist, and Bison got all his teeth removed. My poor baby. But I feel like we've spent the past year just like taking care of a lot of things that we had neglected over the years. Are we staying here, bro, or are we moving, or are we staying? Like, can you make up your mind? Is this okay? I don't even know where we're going anymore. If this is not driving, I don't even know how to drive to work. Like, I'm not certain. Shit. Okay, so let me just tell you what happened with, hold on. I think I was telling you about my workouts and I completely got sidetracked. I am going to put some clips of my workouts just really quickly because I want to tell you the story of how I started vlogging again. But I'm doing a CrossFit style. I was doing alpha, and then I kind of started feeling like it's getting too slow for me, or I kind of wanted to do certain things, but they weren't doing that on that day. So I just wanted to have more control over my workout. So I started following this girl's like workout program. Her name is Charlotte, this Australian like CrossFitter. Loved her workout. It's just that she only has one program, and I did it, and I'm done with it. It was 12 weeks, and I did it again for a few more weeks. So now I'm just making my own workouts, which is not my favorite, but I think once I do it, I do really like doing it. Like today's workout was amazing. I had a really good workout. I just had to like spend time on it yesterday and actually plan it out. And I need to plan it out for the whole week so I know what I'm doing all week. But maybe I don't, who fucking knows? But yeah, it's been going great. It's like the way I'm structuring it these days is I have a lift. I have like a main lift, like 2 of them, maybe like one big lift and then one small superset, and then I do a Metcon. So one big lift, one superset, and Metcon for like 15 minutes, and that's it. And I'm really loving it. And on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, I just do yoga. I take yoga classes, or if I want to go on a hike, I just go on a hike. I'm really loving that. It's just me. I love the performance aspect of it. I hate dieting. I don't like being in deficit. I don't like eating low calories. Like that whole idea, I hate that shit. I want to just eat so I can perform and then push myself. And that's it. Like really, that's it. There's nothing else to it. I don't want to diet. I don't want to lower my calories. It pisses me off beyond. I can't even explain to you how angry it makes me. I don't know why. Because I also get so tired. It's like I feel like I can't even work out. So I'm trying this and it's working really well. And honestly, I feel like I've never looked better. I genuinely feel like I've never looked better. But yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you more about like my food and stuff. I've changed the way I eat. I really have changed like my workouts and my like eating philosophy. That's what it is. It's like everything starts with your philosophy of like around of blah, blah, blah. Everything starts with your philosophy around that thing. That just did not sound like how I wanted it to sound. Like I have this grand like idea in my head of like this sentence sounding amazing and impactful, but it just doesn't. When I use thing and thing, it's not gonna sound anything good. But I really do believe in the philosophy. Fuck it, I'm just not I'm not an eloquent speaker. I try. I've gotten better. So I've changed my philosophy around like working out and eating, and I think that's really changed the way I take action on it. So I'm not really focused on the action right now. I'm letting it come from the way I'm thinking about it. I think with time too, like in the next couple of years, I could see myself kind of zoning in more on it, or maybe getting coaching, or maybe joining like a CrossFit gym and really just changing the way I eat even more. But this is it just feels like I'm dipping my toes into something new, and I'm changing my mindset. Even though I've been doing this for over a year, it still feels very new. I mean, I did bodybuilding for like 10 years. And I did bodybuilding for 10 years, and I feel like I started truly learning about it after 5 years. Like the first 5 years I thought I knew things, and then after 5 years I met Gino and I was like, holy shit, I don't know shit. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's how everything is in life, you know? When you really do, you master something when you really do it for like 5 to 10 years. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned now that I'm in my 30s. Because when you're in your 20s, I mean, you really haven't been around for long. You can't say you've done anything for a decade. But once you get into your 30s, you're like, well, I've done this for a decade. Hopefully, if you've tried anything for long enough. Because now you have a decade under you of like being an adult. So now I could say, oh, like I've done this for a decade, and this is what I learned from it. So what happens if I do something else for a decade? I could do something else for a decade and just be like for 40, like early 40. And 40 is like young. My idea of around age has changed so much. And I mean, it's just amazing. It's great. It's great being in your 30s. 30s are amazing. I love 30s. 20s were trash. 20s sucked. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. Everybody, I always thought like, oh, 20s are gonna be like, they're gonna be my best years. I better do this and this, and I better get the most out of it. Hell no. Literally, hell no. You don't know shit about fuck when you're in your 20s. I was talking to my violin instructor yesterday. Hold on, let me have a bite because I'm gonna pass out if I don't. I was talking to my violin instructor yesterday. I love this lady. Can I just tell you? I love this lady. I've never met anybody like her. I've also never had a female like music instructor. She's so smart. She's very strict, which makes you think she's like very logical, but she's actually incredibly intuitive. It's just amazing. Like, it's so amazing. I love this lady. She's so wise. And then she anyway, we were talking and she was saying that like she thinks that more than anything in life, more than your career, more than like friends, this, that, like more than everything in life, like finding a partner, finding the right partner is the most important thing. And truly, I truly agree with her. There was a time where I would be like, you're out of your mind. Because I was so brainwashed by feminists and also this anti-male culture. Because also the women's education, and empowerment culture, which does the opposite of empowering women, actually. The opposite of it. I was so brainwashed by it. And part of it was because I grew up in Iran and I was so oppressed, and the oppression was done by mostly men. Although there's a lot of women involved in that too, that they oppress you, and there's also a lot of men in Iran that become oppressed. So it's really just like certain people against certain other people. It's not really a male or female thing, but I did always feel like growing up, I felt like, yeah, we were all oppressed, but being a woman made it even worse because of Islam and the way that they portrayed Islam. I don't know if it's true or false. It seems like it's true, but either way, the Islam that I learned about was basically women are no better than animals. Fucking crazy. And they have no rights and blah, 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 blah. We're not going to get into that. But because of that, I had this idea of like, the most important thing for me is to take care of myself, be independent, have a job, have a career, and be my own person. And I thought that was the most important thing. And I thought that no man could do anything for me. They couldn't add any value to my life. If I chose to be with them because I liked them, that's cool, but I never thought that they could add value to my life. until I met Gino, and he changed my life. And I was like, I was wrong. I was wrong. A good man, a good partner can truly transform your life, and so does. And I did the same thing for him. I mean, he will say that I changed his life as a man. That's what he did for me, and what men do for women. And this can go so deep into like the feminine and masculine energies too, which we can talk about. But just in a simple term, what a man can do for a woman is to truly accept her for who she is, and love her for who she is. So, and in that way, then as a female, what happened to me, for example, is that I started to become who I am now, the most confident version of myself, somebody that is decisive, not indecisive. I can choose what I want. I know what I like. I think about who I am and who I want to be, and I feel safe in that because he provided that safety and security and acceptance for me. It really has nothing to do with money. I don't know why people. It's like it has nothing to do with money. Money is just it's whatever. Like if you're getting married because somebody is taking care of you monetarily, that's sad. That's literally just sad, because what a true good marriage can do is infinitely more impactful to your life. But anyway, and then as a woman, what I did for him in a way was very, very much the same, as in like the acceptance, the love and acceptance, like accepting him for who he is, truly for who he is, and loving him for who he is. And then on top of that, believing in him, and that he is more than who he thinks he is, like believing that he is more, and and setting that like higher standard for your man, to where like he can live up to it. And I think that's what changes a man's life and makes him like a real man. And it'll push them to become the best version of themselves. On both sides, you're becoming the best version of yourself. They're becoming the best man that they can be, and we're becoming the best woman that we can be. But anyway, I don't know how the fuck I got here. Oh, I was talking about my violin instructor. and yeah, anyway, we were talking about that, and she was like, yeah, I think like finding the right partner is like the most important thing. And I was like, man, I 100% agree with you. So anyway, I don't know how I got here, and I'm like 5 minutes away from work. So I think I'm gonna end this video. And you know what? You're just gonna have to wait until the next video for me to tell you how I started vlogging again, because I just forgot to tell you about it. But this is why we're doing this. I have so much to tell you. And I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. When I'm in front of this camera, I feel like I can't say anything wrong. Like I have no doubt. I have no doubt when I'm in front of the camera. Like I don't doubt anything. I don't doubt myself. I don't doubt life. I just feel so confident and comfortable and expressive, and it makes me really happy. So it's good to be back, friends. Good to be back. I don't know what I'm gonna do with other clips, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if I'll see you after this or not. We'll figure it out. Probably will. I want to show you Bison and his little teethies, because they took all of them out, and then he has 2 in the front and the bottom, and it's so cute. But he feels a lot better. He's a lot happier. He doesn't have teeth pain. He just had really bad teeth. Like he just had shitty genes. My poor baby. But he's good. He's good. Okay. See you later. I'm getting ready to go to my violin class because it's Sunday, but I wanted to show you Bean. Come here. Okay, look at my baby. Cut the shit. Let's see if we can see your little teethies. So look, he only has 2 teethies. Minush, say E. Just this one and that one. So cute. What's in your fur? Hold on. He has pollen all over him. No, you don't eat that shit. It's gonna make you sick. So we actually have been giving them the farmer's dog food because Littlest, I mean, they were having so many health problems, and we started giving them the farmer's dog food, and they look so much healthier. Like, Littlest has lost so much weight. It's crazy. Wait, what's in your fur? Why do you guys all have pollen in your hair? But yeah, anyway, this farmer's dog food is so good, and they just deliver it. It just feels like meal prepping, but for your dogs. They're having like allergy problems and weight problems, and it all of it fucking went away. I highly recommend. It's worth it. Like, we spend about $200 to $250 a month on it. It's the same money we would be spending on any other food, like, but it's so much better quality. I'm getting so distracted. Stop licking my leg. Anyway, I'm gonna pack my violin and just go to my class, and then after that I'm gonna go. I have yoga at 4:00, and then I have to wash my hair, and it takes like 2 hours. That's my Sunday. Sorry, I figured I'd start packing because I'm always late. Notoriously late to everything. But yeah, so I want to tell you about the novel series that I've been reading. It's a 15-book series, and then there's an 8-book series in the same universe that's like under different names called Alpha and Omega. And then the 15-book series is called the Mercy Thompson series. It's so freaking good. It's all about like, I mean, I'm kind of weird. Like I like fucking weird shit. So it's all about like werewolves and vampires and witches, but the main character of the Mercy Thompson series, which is Mercy, she's a coyote shapeshifter. Dude, it's so good. And like the last book I just read, they basically have like, I don't know, it's like a blog that I follow, and it tells you in what order to read each book, because you kind of have to mix and match the two series to read it chronologically. So I've been doing that, and the last one I read was from Alpha and Omega series. It was called Dead Heat, and get this, the entire thing was happened in like the Scottsdale, Phoenix area. I'm like, what are the fucking chances? And it's called Dead Heat. It was so good. It was so good. This lady, the author, her name is Patricia Briggs. She is so freaking good. I love her writing style. I love her world building and like the convos, and just everything is so in depth. Like if she writes about like horses or the military, like she knows so much about it. She either does her research or she just knows a lot about a lot of things. I don't know. I have a theory that she's very rich. That's just the vibe I get from like the way she writes, if that makes sense. But yeah. Okay, we're good. I just need my rosin and my tapes. I love these little highlighter tapes. And then we're good to go. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. Somehow I started editing this vlog without hating my life and actually enjoying it. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I'm very happy about it. I literally feel like I got leaner since I made this video on Monday. Like, what the hell? Don't have a lot of light here, but whatever. All right, I'll see you later.